Hello, everyone. Have you ever stopped to reflect on the importance of solitude and how it can be transformative in our lives? Today, we will explore together a fascinating topic, the benefits of solitude from a Stoic perspective. Please leave a like on this video to support our content and follow along carefully with each detail we will explore. After all, understanding the three main benefits of solitude can not only enrich our personal journey but also help us cultivate a more resilient and conscious mindset. Let's dive deep into this universe of Stoic wisdom and discover how solitude can be a powerful ally in our personal development. Discovering the inner treasure, the power of deep self-knowledge. In the whirlwind of the modern world, where we are constantly bombarded by external stimuli and expectations, finding a moment of true introspection can seem like a challenge. However, the ancient Stoics teach us that solitude is not just a moment of physical aloneness but a portal to deep self-knowledge, a journey to discover the hidden treasures within ourselves. Imagine solitude as an oasis in the hectic desert of everyday life. It is in this tranquil space that we can finally disconnect from external distractions and delve deeply into our most intimate thoughts, emotions, and aspirations. It is here that the true dialogue with ourselves begins, a dialogue that is not rehearsed to please others but is authentic and revealing. In moments of solitude, we are confronted with our true natures. We see our weaknesses and strengths, our fears and hopes. It's like looking into a mirror that not only reflects the surface but penetrates the deepest layers of who we are. And in this process of self-examination, we find a clarity that often lacks in moments of agitation. The Stoics did not see solitude as a mere withdrawal from the world but as an inner journey in search of truth. It is in the silence of solitude that we can hear our inner voice, often muffled by the constant noise outside. It is an act of courage to confront our own thoughts and emotions without filters, without masks, just the pure essence of our being. By exploring our inner world, we gain a deeper understanding of our values and purposes. We discover what really matters to us and what truly motivates us. This clarity allows us to align our actions with our highest aspirations, making us more authentic and resilient in the face of life's challenges. The journey of self-knowledge is not a straight road but rather a labyrinth of discoveries and transformations. Sometimes, we encounter aspects of ourselves that we would prefer to ignore, but it is precisely in these moments that we find opportunities for personal growth. Accepting our imperfections and learning from them makes us more compassionate with ourselves and others. In Stoicism, virtue is closely linked to self-knowledge. Those who seek to live a virtuous life must first know themselves deeply. For it is only when we understand our own weaknesses that we can strengthen our will to be better, more integral, and more compassionate human beings. Therefore, do not fear solitude but embrace it as an ally in your journey of personal growth. Reserve moments in your busy life to disconnect from the external world and connect with yourself. Allow yourself to explore the hidden corners of your mind and heart. For it is in this sacred space that you will find not only answers but a new perspective on who you really are and who you wish to be. May every moment of solitude be an opportunity to rediscover yourself, to renew your energies, and to discover the transformative power of deep self-knowledge. For it is through this process that you become not only the protagonist but the author of your own story, writing each chapter with wisdom, courage, and compassion. The path to self-sufficiency, discovering inner power. In a world where we often seek validation and comfort outside ourselves, self-sufficiency emerges as a rare and valuable quality. In the teachings of the Stoics, we find the idea that true strength lies in the ability to find peace and contentment within ourselves, regardless of external circumstances. Imagine self-sufficiency as a journey of self-discovery, where we learn to trust our own wisdom and discernment. Instead of depending on the opinions and expectations of others to find happiness, we cultivate a state of being where we are the architects of our own serenity. In moments of solitude, we find the opportunity to strengthen our inner independence. It is in this space of quiet that we can distance ourselves from the distractions of the world and focus on building a solid foundation of emotional and spiritual self-sufficiency. It is a process of freeing ourselves from the chains of external expectations and embracing the freedom to be truly who we are. The Stoics valued self-sufficiency not as a state of isolation but as inner freedom. It is the ability to be comfortable with oneself, to find joy in the small things in life, and to face challenges with courage and resilience. It is a journey of self-acceptance and continuous growth, where each obstacle becomes an opportunity to strengthen our determination and character. By developing self-sufficiency, we learn to trust our own capacity to face the vicissitudes of life. Instead of being shaken by the volatile opinions of others or the inconstant changes of the external world, we cultivate an inner core of peace and stability. It is like building an inner refuge where we can retreat to find clarity and serenity even in the most turbulent moments. Self-sufficiency also empowers us to make informed decisions aligned with our deepest values. Instead of following the current of social expectations or external pressures, we learn to listen to our inner voice and act with integrity and authenticity. It is an act of courage to live according to our own principles, even if it means swimming against the tide. In Stoic teachings, self-sufficiency is seen as a virtue that not only strengthens the individual but also enriches the community around them. When we are able to nurture our own happiness and well-being, we become beacons of inspiration for those around us. It is a virtuous cycle where personal self-improvement transforms into positive contributions to the world. Therefore, may each step on the journey towards self-sufficiency be a reminder that true freedom does not lie in escaping life's difficulties but in cultivating an inner fortress that allows us to flourish regardless of circumstances. May we all find the courage to embrace our uniqueness, the confidence to follow our own path, and the wisdom to recognize the transformative power of self-sufficiency in our lives. Clarity in decision-making, the power of Stoic wisdom. How often do we find ourselves at crossroads in life, unsure of which path to take? The ability to make decisions with clarity not only defines our journey but also shapes our destiny. In the teachings of Stoic philosophers, we find a guiding light to navigate these challenging moments with serenity and wisdom. Clarity in decision-making begins with a deep understanding of our own values and goals. When we know our priorities and what truly matters to us, choices become more evident. It's as if the fog lifts, revealing a path illuminated by our own inner truth. The Stoics teach us to consider the consequences of our decisions with a calm and rational perspective. Instead of acting impulsively based on fleeting emotions, we cultivate the prudence to evaluate all facets of a situation. This does not mean hesitating out of fear of the unknown but rather calmly pondering to choose what truly resonates with our most authentic self. Clarity in decision-making also involves accepting that we will not always have all the answers or guarantees. In an uncertain world, the Stoics remind us of the importance of acting with courage and confidence, even in the absence of absolute clarity. It's about trusting the process of discernment we cultivate over time, relying on our ability to make wise choices even when circumstances are challenging. Sometimes, finding clarity means taking a step back to evaluate a situation from different angles. The Stoics encourage us to practice introspection and self-analysis regularly. By reserving moments for honest and quiet reflection, we can gain perspective on our underlying motivations and the implications of our decisions for ourselves and those around us. Clarity in decision-making is not only an individual skill but also a way to cultivate healthier and more harmonious relationships. When we act with integrity and alignment with our values, we inspire trust and respect in our communication with others. It is a journey of authenticity and responsibility, where each choice reflects who we are and what we value in the world. Therefore, may each step in the pursuit of clarity in decision-making be a reminder that we are capable of shaping our own destiny with wisdom and discernment. May we embrace challenges as opportunities to grow and learn, trusting in our ability to choose the path that will bring us closer to our highest ideals. May the light of Stoic wisdom illuminate our way in all moments of decision, guiding us towards a more conscious and fulfilling future.